And welcome back. What does this do? You go with his lightsaber. Woo! Yeah. Oh, look, there's Yoda. Wow, got him. Whoa, did you hear that? Dun 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 dun. It's my favorite. Whoa, don't worry. I got him and survived. Woo! Now it's your turn. Oh, sorry. Thanks for watching. So we are definitely on almost the end of the school year. 12.5. Wayo. So we are doing solving systems of equations. Behind the screen. Thanks for watching. Try each one on your own first. Get ready for our Unit 12 test and final exam. We got this. Factor completely. Remember that factor? Pull out the GCF, right? Pull out the GCF. Pull it out, GCF. So pull out the GCF first. That's going to help you to factor these. So we're left with x squared minus 5x plus 4, it's looking like. Is that right? Is that what you got? Is that what you got? Nice. What are factors of 4 that give us 5x? 2 and 2? No. 1 and 4. Sign middle term goes to the bigger number. And then negative times a negative is a positive. Wayo. We factored it. Try the next one on your own. Pull out the GCF. I'm just going to divide by 2 there. So we divide by 2, we get what? 64. And so then 64 is a difference of squares. Number difference of squares. X minus 8, x plus 8. Don't forget the 2, that's still a factor. Try each one. You got this. Try number 2, now try number 4, try 5, 6, 7, 8. You got this. Do you remember how to condense? Don't forget how to condense. So what does subtraction become? Logarithm subtraction becomes division. Do you remember? So we condense it down to log base 4. And then after that, we got division. So x minus 1 becomes x divided by x minus 1. How are we going to do base 4 to the other side? We base 4. We shove the base 4 underneath it. If you do it on one side, you have to do it on the other side. Wayo. So now we get 4 to the half power. Well, 4 to the half power, that's the same as what? The square root of 4, which is just 2. Wayo. Okay, so now we have x over x minus 1 is equal to 2. Is equal to 2. And now we just have to multiply the x minus 1 out of the bottom over to the other side, like that. So now we have x equals 2 times x minus 1. Distribute the 2 through. So we get 2x minus 2. We're going to add 2 over to this side to solve for x. So we have x plus 2 equals 2x. And then we're going to minus the x over to this side. Yeah, x equals 2. Wayo. X equals 2. So then you do number 6. Remember what addition becomes? Multiplication. Multiplication. So for problems 7 through 9, you're going to use your calculator, which we are going to do as an assignment, or maybe we've already done it, or we are going to do it as an assignment. So you definitely need to know how to do that. So it says here to round to 3 decimal places, use your calculator to solve the system of equations using your calculator. Okay. So let's see here, it's already solved for y, so we can kind of plug it in there. I think we're just going to solve for y and graph them both, right? So minus x to the other side, so we get y equals 1 minus x and y equals ln. So we're just going to plug those into y equals, right? Just plug them into y equals there and see where they intersect to get our solutions. So we have ln of x on the top there and 1 minus x on the bottom. There we go. So we're going to graph those. Boom! You see that solution right there? Boom! Shakalaka. Boom! Right there at 1. So second calc or trace. We're going to do that intersection. Enter, enter, enter. Enter, enter, enter. We get 1, 0. So x equals 0, right? Y equals 1, x equals 0, 3 decimal places. That's not 0, it's 1. You will, oh yeah, it's 1. Let's double check. If you're doing y value, you need to do the x value. That's right, so the x value, not the y value. Way-o. So you try it now, you try with number 8. So number 9, solve your system substitution or elimination, no calculators. So number 9 is really nicely set up for elimination. All you got to do is change the signs on the top equation. Actually, it's already set up that way too. You didn't have to change the signs. So let's do elimination then. So we're just going to add these vertically up and down. Right? So 1x plus 1x is 2x. Positive 2y, negative 2y is 0y. 7 with the negative 1 is 6. The 0y goes away. 2x equals 6. Divide by 2 to the other side. You get x equals 3. Now we do have to plug it back into one of our equations. We'll just plug it into the top one. So we get 3 plus 2y is equal to 7. We're going to go ahead. Pause me. You know how to do this. Try it on your own. Pause me. We're doing elimination and then substituting it back in. So now solve for y. So we're going to minus 3 to the other side, and we get 4. So 2y equals 4. And then divide by 2, divide by 2. Y equals 2. So our answer then is x equals 3. X equals 3 in the x position, and y equals 2. So that's in the y position. So 3, 2 is our answer. Right? You try number 10 now. You try number 10. Maybe try multiplying negative 3 all the way through to the left and right, and then you can eliminate. So now we're on number 11 next. Ooh. So I love elimination, but let's try substitution this time. So to do substitution, we have to go ahead and do 2x minus y equals 3. We have to solve for y. And so how do we solve for y? So we're just going to go to minus 2x over the other side, like that. And then y is negative. Why don't we divide by negative 1? But you have to do it all the way across. Change all the signs. So y equals a negative 3 and then a plus 2x. And you can even write that 2x minus 3. Just kind of switch the position of those around. Cool. So now you're going to substitute in wherever you see y in the other equation. You're going to substitute in a 2x minus 3. So I would probably use elimination for this one, but I just wanted to kind of show both there. So that's going to be a 2x minus 3 in for y equals 21. So again, we took 2x minus 3 and shoved it right in there in place of the y. So the y goes bye-bye, and 2x minus 3 goes in its place, right? Goes in its place. Okay, distribute that 3 through. So we get 4x plus 6x minus 9, because 3 times negative 3 is 9. 4x and 6x is 10x. We're almost there. We're going to add 9 to the other side, and we get 30. 10x equals 30. Divide by 10, we get 3. I like 3. So now we get 3. X equals 3. So now we have x equals 3. So I'm going to take that and plug it back into one of the ones that are back at the top. So 2 times 3 now. Trying to find the y value solution now. So 2 times 3 is 6. We're going to minus the 6 to the other side. So then 2 times 3 is 6. Positive 6. We're going to now minus the 6 to the other side. We get negative y is equal to 3 minus 6 is negative 3. Times or divide by the negative 1. And so we get y equals positive 3. Way-o. So our final answer with 3 and positive 3 is 3 comma 3. Woo! Is our answer. We'll double check there. That's our answer. Okay, just double checking our answers there, and we did get that correct. Just want to make sure. Number 13. You tried 12. You tried 14. Try 13. So remember, this is pause me. Remember, try 13 on your own. I'm waiting. Pause me. You behind the screen, right? Pause me before you get lightsabered. Pause me. Try it on your own. You'll let me learn if you try it on your own. It's already set up for substitution. Let's do it. So wherever we see a y, we're going to plug in a 2x, huh? Okay, we can do that. We can do that. So it's already set up for substitution. Wow. Already set up for substitution there. Okay, so then we're set up for y though, that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and take y and plug it in, right? Because they equal each other. So if y equals 2x, then down here where y is, we can plug in 2x. So 2x equals x squared plus 1. Get everything on the same side, and factor it. X squared minus 2x plus 1. What are factors of 1? Do you know what factors of 1 are? What are factors of 1? So 1 and 1, sign of term goes to the bigger number, and negative times a negative is a positive. So set them both equal to 0, and we are going to get x equals 1. Twice, I guess, but we'll just use 1. Then we're going to plug that back in. So y equals 2x is one of our equations. So we're now going to go ahead and plug it in. And that means y equals 2 times 1, which is 2. So now we get our answer, 1, 2. Not too bad, it's a pretty easy one. Try the next one, try them all on your own. Don't watch me yet. Try them all on your own. You got this. Try them all on your own. Okay, beautiful. Number 15. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. Circle with a line, but it's going to be substitution. I'll set it for substitution. So, because it's squared, you can't really do that. So we're just going to substitute in wherever we see a y. We're going to plug in the x plus 2. It's going to be a little hairy there. It's okay, we got this. So that means there's 2 of them. X squared plus x plus 2 times x plus 2. Got it? Equals 100. You're going to have to distribute a little bit of foiling there. So we get x squared plus 2x. Plus another 2x plus 4. And then don't forget your original x squared, bring that down. So that's going to be 1x squared, and 1x squared is 2x squared. 2x and 2x is 4x. Plus 4 equals 100. We're going to minus that 100 over to the other side. So then we get what, negative 96? Ooh, this is a spicy good one. So now we have, So now we have 2x squared plus 4x minus 96 equals 0, because 4 minus 100 is 96. Probably pull out the GCF to make this easier to factor, right? So we pull out a 2 there, we get x squared plus 2x. And 96 divided by 2, so make sure we do that right. So that is going to be 48. So what are factors of 48 with a difference of 2? Not 1 and 48, no. 2 and 24, no. Supposed to list them all basically. And 3 is at 16, 4 and 12, getting closer. How about 6 and 8? Bingo! Because that has a difference of, if you add or subtract them, right? It has a difference of 2. And that's what we want, we want a difference of 2. So we factor that, we're going to do x and x. 6 times 8 is 48. Sign no term goes with the bigger number, good. We get the 2. When we say them all equal to 0, then you're going to divide that 2 to the other side, and that just goes away with the 0 there. Okay, so then we get setting equal to 0, we get x equals 6, and we get x equals negative 8. Way-o! Now we're going to plug it back into the easiest equation, which is y equals x plus 2. Right? That's probably the easiest equation. Y equals x plus 2. So now we're just going to go ahead and plug that in there. So plug a 6 in, you get y equals 6 plus 2 is 8. So when x equals 6, y equals 8. One of our answers. And then try it again over here. So then we're going to plug that in. We got y equals x plus 2 again. This time we're going to plug in the negative 8 in for x. So that's negative 8 plus 2. Is that negative 6? Ooh, alternating. That's negative 6. So whenever you have -8, you have -6. Look at that, that's how that turned out. That's a pretty beautiful solution, right? Pretty beautiful. Okay, so you try the next one.